people know about the Duendes in Florida. The tribes don't want it that way. They live where the maps go vague. Old citrus groves swallowed by palmetto, sinkhole forest, stretches of swamp the state pretends were never settled. 3 feet tall at most, lean, wrongly proportioned. Their skin looks like bark left too long in the water, and their teeth are never the same twice. They are not friendly, they are not playful, and they hate machines that cut through their land, especially trains. The Amtrak night train left Orlando late, running south through long black miles where the swamp pressed close and the tracks felt borrowed. Most of the passengers were asleep by the time it crossed into the deepest stretch. Lights dimmed, windows black mirrors, only the hum of steel in motion. That's when the engineer saw movement beside the train. At first he thought it was deer. Then the shapes kept pace. Small figures sprinted along the tracks, impossibly fast, their legs blurring, arms pumping. They ran, smiling, mouth split wide, teeth flashing white in the cab lights. Some carried things, stones, bones, rusted metal dragged from somewhere underground. The radio crackled. Before the engineer could slow, something slammed into the undercarriage. The train screamed. Metal shrieked against metal as the brakes locked. Sparks flew. Passengers were thrown forward. Luggage raining down. Screams erupting as the train ground to a violent halt in the middle of nowhere. The forest closed in immediately. Then came the sound beneath the windows. Scratching. Not random, coordinated. Dozens of hands raking nails and teeth across steel, testing it, laughing, high, breathy giggles that made grown adults freeze in their seats. Someone whispered, "Is that kids?" The first duende appeared at a window, pressing its face flat against the glass. Its eyes were too large, too wet, reflecting fear back at the passengers. It smiled and tapped once. Then the lights went out. Emergency lighting flickered on just as the doors at the ends of the cars slammed open. They poured in. Small bodies moved fast and low, swarming ankles, climbing legs, biting tendons with needle teeth. Passengers fell immediately, dragged down by hands that were stronger than they should have been. Screams turned into choking sounds as duendes leapt for faces, gouging eyes, ripping at mouths. They didn't attack randomly, they hunted. One latched onto a woman's calf and wouldn't let go even as she beat it against the wall. It tore until the muscle gave. Another climbed a man's back and bit into the base of his skull, sawing until he went limp. The aisles became impassable, bodies tangled, blood slick on the floor, luggage overturned. People tried locking themselves in bathrooms. The duendes pried the doors open with giggling effort, fingers bending backward without breaking. Children were taken first, not killed, taken, dragged screaming into the night through open doors, their cries cutting off abruptly outside. Some passengers tried to fight back. Chairs were swung, fire extinguishers emptied into shrieking faces. It didn't matter. The duendes moved like they knew the train, like they had been on it before. In less than 10 minutes, the noise faded. The creatures retreated as suddenly as they came, leaping from windows, vanishing into the trees. The forest swallowed their laughter. Silence followed, thick, ringing silence broken only by sobbing and wet breathing. Rescue crews arrived hours later. They found the train stopped intact. No sign of forced entry, no footprints outside, only bare ground undisturbed. Several passengers were dead. Others were missing entirely. Survivors were in shock, covered in bite marks too small to match any known animal. The official report blamed hysteria, feral animals, a shared delusion triggered by stress. The case was closed. But months later, during maintenance, workers found something carved deep into the wooden beams beneath one of the cars. Simple symbols matching petroglyphs from 3 different Florida tribes, all warning of the same thing. Do not run iron through their paths at night. They ride beside it, they ride inside it. And every year, without explanation, one late-night Amtrak train through Florida is quietly rerouted. No announcement is ever made, because sometimes when a train slows in the swamp, Engineers still report seeing small figures running alongside, keeping pace, smiling, waiting for it to stop again. Thanks for watching Wendy's Haunted Trains, y'all. We greatly appreciate it. Give me a holler where you're watching from and what time it is.